election 2016, 2 weeks ahead of the Iowa caucuses. Democratic candidates face off in Charleston. Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Martin O'Malley took on several hot topics, including gun control, health care, and even President Obama. So let's take a look at what happened last night in the first debate of 2016, the last one before the Iowa caucuses. News4JAX political analyst Jennifer Carroll is here. You know, my biggest takeaway seemed to be that this debate got to the core of the Democratic divide.
Well, in a way, because they had some differences, but they all want to get to the same end point. They want single payer for the health care. They want free college tuition. They want reduction with guns as far as gun control. And the amazing thing was how well Hillary Clinton wrapped herself in the cloak of President Obama. She just embraced everything with regards to the affordable health care and said she's going to improve upon it and build upon it. Bernie Sanders, he wants to have a single payer as well. So all of them basically want to end up in the same juncture, but they have different roads to get there.
But it wasn't just about affordable care where Hillary Clinton wrapped herself in President Obama, but she has an agenda. There's a sectorate of the voter that she wants to get to.
Yes, the Congressional Black Caucus hosted that meeting hosted the debate in an area that is predominantly African American, and she certainly placated to that audience, and even calling out that the police departments around the country are racist, and they have racist tendencies, and too many African Americans are incarcerated, and she's going to do something about it. And it was all about the race factor there, which she knows that Bernie Sanders, 2-1, Hillary Clinton has a takeover on Bernie Sanders on that. And the question was asked, well, how are you going to get these voters, the African American voters, to come over to you? And he says, once they know my policies, just like the general public have come to know my policies, they'll also embrace me as well. But Hillary Clinton has a leg up on that one.
He's all about really doing away with establishment politics and bringing about radical change.
Oh, that's what he said. He said he wants a revolution. He wants to tear up everything as we know it and really bring about his way of doing things. Everybody gets health care, everybody gets free college, and as a matter of fact, just 2 hours prior to the debate, he gave his plan on how he's going to pay for that health care, which included a tax. And Hillary Clinton went after him with regards to how are you going to pay for all this free stuff and you say you're not pro-tax. So that's pretty interesting how now they go out on the campaign trail, and she's going to jab at him a little bit, and he jabbed at her a little bit. Well, Wall Street, we have to do something about cleaning up Wall Street and the money that's involved in politics. And you, Hillary Clinton, has received over $600 million in speaker's fee from these big banks, and we need to tear up the big banks and reduce the size. So now the jabs are really going to come because Bernie Sanders is on Hillary Clinton's heels in Iowa and New Hampshire, and she will come across as very weak if he won those two caucuses as we move forward.
Nationally, she's still ahead in the polls.
Nationally,
but in these two states that had the first elections, they are in a virtual dead heat. And it was interesting because they just didn't play nice in the sandbox like they did before.
But also, too, nationally, Bernie Sanders fared better against Donald Trump. And he came up in a debate last night as well. They were going at Bernie Sanders, and Hillary Clinton went after Donald Trump. But he says he has a better opportunity to beat Donald Trump than Hillary Clinton. So we'll see how it goes.
And not to be flippant, was Martin O'Malley really there?
He was just a fly on the wall. He almost didn't exist in that debate.
How long before he drops out?
He's going to stay in as long as he can, I bet you that, because it just keeps his stature up. He has nothing to lose, but he has an appointment he can gain. And also, too, Hillary doesn't want to go too hard against Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders doesn't want to go too hard against Hillary Clinton, because either one of them winning will need to bring over their base to vote for them as well. So they're going to play a little bit nice, but just tap a little bit on the edges.
A couple of jabs.
A little jabs, but not as hard as the Republicans have been doing.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.